St. George this evening, where a high school is being criticized today after students attended Friday's football game wearing full black face paint. The school district says this was an attempt to show school spirit for the blackout football game.
Now, many concerned parents say that this is blackface and should not have been allowed. Liv Kelleher is in southern Utah at Pineview High School, where the incident happened.
A spokesperson for the Washington County School District did confirm that the incident happened. I also spoke with several Pineview High School parents who said their kids saw it too. It was Spirit Night on Friday, and kids were told to come to the game dressed in all black to emulate their school's mascot, the Panther. Two students, however, took it a step further, covering their face entirely with black face paint. At halftime, the cheerleading squad posed with two students for this photo that we've blurred. The spokesperson and parents told me the two students were getting a Spirit Award. It was then posted online by a coach. The image has since been deleted, but not before community members were able to screenshot and repost. One father I spoke with says he's looking for accountability and action, and he's worried that if the school doesn't take a strong stance, issues like this will continue to happen. Here's what the Washington County School District had to say.
We work hard to create a safe space for all of our students, and we are disheartened that this took place, and we sincerely apologize to any of our students or community members that were offended by this. This should never have happened.
Does this demonstrate a culture within this specific school of, like we said, racial ignorance, or just kind of ignoring how this might make someone of color feel?
No, I don't think this demonstrates that in this particular school, not at all. I actually think it's more of a situation where we recognize we're in a constant state of improvement, and we have continuously done this type of training, and we're going to continue to do additional trainings, whatever is necessary to help our students feel safe in our schools.
Another parent told me that this is not an isolated incident, and she is aware of other similar issues dating back to 2015. Steve Dunham of the Washington County School District, however, says that he is not aware of any other issues. In St. George, Liv Kelleher, KUTV 2 News.
Covering St. George for you tonight, where we're hearing more concerns from parents about instances of racism in the school district there.
We reported last night that two students were photographed wearing full black face paint. This was at Pineview's blackout football game. Liv Kelleher is in southern Utah, speaking with parents who say this is not an isolated incident.
I spoke with Edward Wright, whose daughter is a senior here at Pineview High School. He said he won't pass judgment on the character of the students in question, but that he's disturbed an adult didn't step in sooner.
I'm a firm believer, if my daughter's old enough to experience racism, your kid is old enough to learn about it.
Wright says that the situation never should have gotten to the point that the students were presented with a School Spirit Award, photographed, or posted on a school-affiliated social media account.
But you could have tapped these young men on the shoulder and whispered in their ear, anybody, and let them know the significance of this. And their response would have been their response, but at least someone would have taken it upon themselves to help these young men understand that this isn't right.
Wright is a father of 11 kids, many of whom have been through the Washington County school system and experienced direct racism, including being called the N-word at school.
I've talked to numerous parents in this town who have paper trails back from 2014 to where their black children were being called monkeys and things of that nature.
Stacy Fletcher has two biracial daughters. They recently moved to Salt Lake City because of the racism they experienced in Washington County. She has worked with the school district to develop numerous race-based trainings, but she says this type of education has to start in the home.
This is where we step forward and lean into it. Well, what about that is harmful? How can I educate myself about blackface? Don't ask a black person to educate you about blackface. You can Google it yourself. If you don't understand, educate yourself.
I said that we could do more, and I don't want to limit that into more trainings or more whatever. It's more of whatever we can do, we will try and do more, because it is always a progression thing. And whenever an instance like this comes up, it immediately shows us, we're weak in this area, we can do better.
The Washington County School District told me that they are investigating the circumstances surrounding the incident, including who authorized that photo to be posted on a school-sponsored social media account. In St. George, Liv Kelleher, KUTV 2 News.